Hello everybody, Zagrom here again in the Novelist. It's been a week or so since I last played this, and before I started actually recording, I had to review what it was I had done before. Last time, I believe, was when Linda's... Oh, that's not what I meant to do. When Linda's parents came over, I believe, and we had Dan stay at home instead of going and visiting with his friends. And let's see, Tommy, I think, had a friend over to stay the night or something of that nature. But back into reading. Lots of reading game this past few days. Mrs. Kaplan, we are thrilled to be oh my gosh, I cannot pronounce things. Exhibitioning your work Thursday. I know this all comes together a little last minute, but our secretary is only part-time and she sometimes gets behind. I've sent along some forms and samples for the ad we plan to run this weekend's paper. I know it's probably the last thing you want to worry about right now, but what's the point of putting on a show if no one knows about it? Anyhow, I know this is all a bit hectic, but while we might be small and have lots of heart, we're very excited about your show. Nicole Adams, Westlake Gallery. Now, I need to remember we're supposed to stay hidden, so there's a picture here that I can't look at. I thought I could. Oh, there she is. We got a picture here, walking on the beach. Any other... Here's a note. Paul called again. Are you going to call him back? Who's Paul? It's been a while. I've forgotten everybody in this story. Is this the same as last time? No, this is different, isn't it? I can't remember. But it's just the dinner plan. We need to... There we go. There's a light. I wanted to get into the gallery thing. Shh. Freaking me out, kid. Has there ever been anything in these bathrooms, like, ever? I don't think so. It's not a very good way to get into... There we go. Just want to check in here real quick and see if there's anything. There we got that notebook there. It's Tommy. Who we can probably... Hi. What is this? What is this even supposed to be? Two shadows or something? Hello?
Cool. Can we go?
Right down there.
I wonder what's down there. I guess that's where the picture of them walking on the beach comes from. There's that little scene there. Hello? No. How many times have we seen this image? Like 15,000? I've seen that image a lot. Okay, let's exit the memory. Don't stand up. Somebody sounded like somebody was walking down the stairs there. I want to get this notebook, but the kid's here. Oh, yes, go, go, go.
Has it been 5 years already? I still remember the thought that blindsided me when I saw Tommy for the first time. He's my new creative work. TJ gave me such a look when I told her I was going to cut back on my painting, but she doesn't have any kids, so there's no way she could understand. It's hard to top creating an entire person. Maybe she thought Dan told me I had to stay home. That would have been a very short conversation. Still, I can't ignore the fact that it's time to figure out what on hold means. What would it look like to go back full time? Do I want to?
So, she's kind of let off on her painting because she had a kid. That's standard. Oh wait, we got...
It's just.
People are making things a little bit difficult to get around here. Get his thoughts. Oh, he's right there. What you thinking about there, Dan?
And as for last weekend, I can't stop wondering what kind of advice Tynan would have had for Act 2. It's still a mess. I tried to work on it, but it was impossible to get anything done with so much going on. Although I guess I did flex a little creativity. I came up with an impressive number of errands to run just to get out of the house.
Having a little bit of trouble writing his book since he couldn't go talk to his friend for advice last time. No? Upstairs, probably in his work room, office space, whatever.
Hey, what's wrong?
It's not very descriptive. He's just having a hard time. All in all. Let's head back over to this, and here, and there. Linda's downstairs, I hope. Got a note here.
Paul. Hey man, if I'd known my letter would set you off like that, I wouldn't have written. My fault. Let's both just calm down. I see now that it was stupid to ask if you knew any art agents. That's like you asking me if I know any professional sculptors. Dumb question, point taken. But believe me, no one's more worried about the schedule than I am. I think about it every day. I can't get away from it. Most nights I start thinking about it and can't stop. My heart starts beating out of control and I have to get up and try to work just to calm down. I'm not slacking off, man. I shouldn't have made you think I was focused on anything else. I'll get everything sorted out. Seriously. Dan.
Let's see, so is Paul his, what's it called, like his, not agent, I don't think that's the right word, but the guy who publishes his, not publish, what am I thinking? I'm going to use the word agent, even though I don't think that's technically correct, his agent guy for his books, and he was asking if he was trying to help out his wife with her art stuff, so, and that's making Paul think that he's not focusing on the book enough. Let's see. In arts and entertainment news, the Westlake Gallery has announced a show visiting artist Linda Kaplan, a resident of Lukerton. Miss Kaplan is visiting the coast with her family and has completed a new series she describes as an expression of restrained emotion using society's good lord, this is a long... Oh, I thought it was like a title. I guess it's not. Society's imposition on nature as a lens. Details of the show will be forthcoming. Local art enthusiasts will be doubly pleased to learn that the community counter will be... Yeah, this is going on to like a different story, I guess, so it cuts off. Nothing here. As per the norm. We read that note over there, so let's not get caught if we can help it.
Hey, Mommy.
Hello? Ah, crap, I can't read that. Is there anything in here? Let's see, the literary register, May edition inside. The books of summer, just some book stuff.
It just never stops. Every time I plot something I think will hold together, it falls to pieces. This thing was supposed to be done months ago, but the further I get, the harder it is to make it all work. Nothing's ever as simple as it seems at first. I'll think about a problem for days, finally come up with a fix, and then realize it breaks something somewhere else. I can barely hold all the threads together. Sometimes this thing just feels too big for me and I want to burn it and walk away. But what else would I do? And the deadlines don't help either. I can't think harder or faster. This stuff comes when it comes, and getting stressed out about it just makes it harder to get the words down. Like right now, I'm writing about the thing instead of working on the thing. Damn it, Dan, get to work.
Right, so... They both have their own sets of deadlines right now. Hopefully this kid isn't in here. Hello? I've seen that before. this one new? Yeah, you found a shell on the beach, it looks like. Oh, here's a thing. This note, good for one adventure. Oh, right. So, it's like a coupon. Homemade coupons, those are always fun. The way it forces you to keep promises. Just at inconvenient times. Let's see, did we... I thought I... Didn't I read something? Didn't I read his thoughts already? You didn't see nothing, kid. I haven't been in her head yet. I'm pretty sure. I wanna... So she's in the kitchen. Let's see. Assume she's probably in her art gallery thing. I guess upstairs somewhere. Here we go.
I don't know yet, honey.
What is it, Mommy?
That's pretty bad when you're painting something you don't even know. I wasn't sure. Let's see. Oh. Here she is.
I'm sure Mom and Dad would have liked to have been the only visitors in the house, but they understood the bad timing and were glad to see us at all. With so much going on, I didn't get a chance to talk to her about things with Dad. I need to try and call or write when they get back home. I hope they're okay.
Alright, this is talking about what we did last week, because I think Tommy had a visitor at the same time. But, let's see. That's all that there is here, so let's hop out.
I think maybe it's...
Alright, I forgot I need to do this, that's right. Care of the promo forms, the coffee table. Chain myself to the typewriter to make it. Chain your... That would be stressful, I figure. What is it you want? Okay, so you guys haven't actually done that yet. Crap. I hate to do it, but I think this week we're gonna have to skip out on the kid. Just because she's got a thing coming up like immediately that has to get taken care of. He's got a thing that he's been working on for a long time that he's got to get taken care of. So, who am I going to put priority on? Probably, for this time, I think we're going to take priority on Linda. She's... Are these... Shush, man, that's very loud. She said it was on the coffee table? Is it this right here? Selecting the promo forms will choose Linda's resolution for this chapter. Dan and Tommy will be disappointed, however, blah 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 blah. We've all read all this before. Yeah, I think I'm gonna do this. And we'll compromise with Dan. He'll have a very long chain, I guess. Has to reach the coffee table. So everyone's in bed now. What we got here? The Diary of Claire Bradford, September 17th, 1961. I realize now that this isn't about Roger, it's about me. I have to decide who I want to be. Who I want to be. Marrying Roger will set so many things in motion. We'll be a well-to-do couple, safe and secure, with wonderful friends and loving families. I may slowly fade into being Roger's wife instead of Claire, but that will be society's doing, not Roger's. He loves me too much to do that. But what about my music? If I'm accepted at Berkeley, I don't know what we'll do. I can't ask him to quit his job for a month after he starts, but what kind of couple lives in separate cities as soon as they get married? The decision can't be this black and white, can it? Position of safety versus a crazy pursuit alone? Is there any way to have it all? Do I want it all? Will I ruin everything no matter what I choose? Who knows? This is a story of the past. I have no control. Oh, technically, I guess I did have control over it because they were staying in this house and I was a ghost then too. I assume that's the case. That is the case indeed. That's just the dinner plan. It's always there. Is there anything down here? Or are we gonna go upstairs? As per normal, there's usually 2 little diary things hidden around. Sorry buddy, you're not gonna get to. Sorry. I do apologize. But you had a sleepover last week. I mean, that's still not very much, I guess, in the end, but I feel like a jerk making Dan not fulfill his coupon that he wrote up. Here it is. The Diary of Claire Bradford, September 8th, 1961. Roger and I talked everything over today, and it was a mistake to speak so soon. I never should have brought any of this up without making up my mind first. Now I've only made things more difficult. I guess I was daydreaming, and he asked me what was on my mind, and before I could help it, it just came out, although maybe I wanted to get it off my chest. I told him I wasn't sure if it was the right time to get married, and it upset him badly. It didn't matter how many times I told him I wasn't calling it off, that I just had questions, that I hadn't made up my mind either way. All he heard was that I didn't love him anymore, which isn't true at all, but it didn't matter how many times I said that either. He's gone off for a drive, and now I'm here in the house alone, and I think I've made up my mind. I hope he gets back soon so I can tell him. Who knows what that'll be. Hello, typewriter? Sorry, Tommy, I am truly sorry, but this has got to get done. Yes, I accept this fate. Again, I don't know how long this game is. Hopefully we'll be done in like a couple more episodes. Oh yes, I'm gonna have to read real quickly here again. The art show was a huge opportunity for Linda, so after getting the earful for Paul, Dan spent Saturday working on his announcement ad for the local paper. He called every writer he knew to ask if their agents knew anyone in the art world, and one of the 4th call he got lucky and paid off in something that last little bit of the sentence I couldn't read. Dan knew that he couldn't deliver a finished chapter in time, but he decided that sending a rough draft would be better than sending nothing at all. He called Paul to warn him that the state of the work, but Paul understood. He even thanked Dan for his honesty, and though the chapter was in its early stages, Paul threw the promise to the publisher the day longer. Yeah, I know half those weren't words there at the end, but Tommy spent Saturday playing by the window, looking at the beach and wishing his dad wasn't so busy doing grown-up things. He tried to use the shovel that came with the bucket as a jump for his cars, but was too light to keep sliding out of the way before blah 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 blah, something about a bucket. Yeah, I'm sorry, I'm not a very fast reader.